I sold a lot of shit in the Air Force. Signed some bad contracts, made some bad choices. Put myself on child support to see my daughter. Now the child support the reason I don't see my daughter. Cause if I don't get the money, then the jail time. Who the fuck I'ma call when it's bail time? Plug, give me them bags, I'ma sell mine. And bust that scrap, Taco Bell time. Cause the beef ain't shit to a meat eater. These hoes might ride, but they backseaters. They said we were living in a Western world. Why I'm only getting hated on by black people? Goddamn, they're supposed to be my fault. Why the hell they be kicking in my door? Why the hell they wanna come and take my door? You said you were real with your life, for. Bought that pistol to your head, make a chain plan. Kid made me change up the game plan. Probably would've shot you 5 years ago. Now I be feeling like a chain man. These niggas wanna write on the internet. That texting, that talking, that ain't internet. Wanna see all that shit you talk. When the 40 hit you, just remember that. But some of these niggas ain't worth shots. Shit get talked out for the word out. Before I ever dap another for a nigga hand, I go ahead start flicking birds out. These niggas got the mistake by this. You was shooting the chopper everywhere and you hit them by mistake probably. But I ain't gon' debate about it. I would hit them for the kids. You gon' make me hit them for real. You gon' make me go a nigga's grill. Cause you ain't never trapped for a meal.
Man, I'm gonna say this right here. I'm watching what's going on. I'm watching the narratives that people put. Don't make me have to come behind you with a real narrative and tell the truth. I swear it'll be ugly. But maybe this will help somebody. This is what it would be like when Louis Farrakhan had to come behind Jesse Jackson. Peace.
We're winning. There's going to be an election in South Africa a few months from now because we winning. There was a Middle East agreement signed on the White House lawn last Monday because we got the scars in our bodies. We're winning. We came here 30 years ago for the March on Washington. From Texas across to Florida up to Virginia, we couldn't use a single public toilet. We could not use a single hotel. We couldn't drink water from a single fountain. We did not have the right to vote. We didn't have a congressional black caucus. We didn't have 400 black mayors. We did not have the capacity to even think about foreign affairs, dealing in private survival. But just like when David knocked down Goliath, he couldn't go and party because Goliath wasn't no eunuch, he had some babies. And you knock down Jim Crow and you got Jim Crow Esquire. The giants keep coming. And so do not end up in a way you say, well, what can we do? Well, we in fact, the laws that trapped South Africa of apartheid in 1948 came from here, from the 1896 laws. What Mandela is trying to do now is what we achieved in 1965. The fact is, we are winning and our struggling has not been in vain, but there are some different options. For example, when Dr. King would make the case that we just end racism by law and get inside the plant gate with an education, we can grow. That was a period of economic growth. Now we get inside the plant and the plant is closed. There's a very different context in which we operate. Zero economic growth among the industrial nations of the world is a factor in this. The economic downturn cannot be ignored. Lastly, we beat legislation with Jim Crow, but now Jim Crow Esquire regulation. The giants keep coming. And I would say lastly, Aristide is on his way back to Haiti because of us. Mandela got out of jail because of us. We're going to bring that matter to a resolution in Nigeria because of us. And now there will be an urban policy because we will not back down. So in the face of all of these challenges, do not assume that our struggles have been in vain and not productive.
I'll take some brief comments from Minister Farrakhan and Representative Waters and then go to your questions.
The scripture teaches, my people are destroyed for the lack of knowledge. And it is ignorance that is the worst enemy of the rise of our people to fulfill our destiny. That ignorance is fed on by corrupt leadership. Now, the scripture again says, woe to the shepherds who feed themselves and not the flock. Should not the shepherds feed the flock? Most of our leaders are handpicked by the very enemy that we're trying to get free from. It's all right for us to say we have a voting rights bill and a public accommodations bill, and all of us, including myself, have benefited from those bills. But to get a public accommodations bill and a voting rights bill and then close black hotels because we sleep in white ones, or close black establishments so that we can spend our money with our oppressor, is not winning. Reverend Jackson, I submit. Wait. On one hand, we are winning because every one of these brilliant congresspersons, they represent us. They are brilliant men and women. These are brilliant people in front of us. But what good does it do to have a brilliant head not connected to a black body? I submit. I submit that until and unless we as a mass connect with the Congressional Black Caucus and our black leaders connect to the black masses, and don't take your eye off the prize, because now you can sit in boardrooms and be media folk now, because little black people marched in the streets and suffered and went to jail to make openings for those of us who sit in leadership. Now we've got to unite at the top and develop strategies to free our people. Otherwise, we will be saying we're winning, but the masses keep losing. So if the masses keep losing, then we can't be winning unless our agenda is personal. We're looking for self-aggrandizing. But if we're looking for the liberation, if we want the liberation of our people, that ain't none of us winning until all of us become winners.
You damn sure not gonna upstage me. I'll let him speak, but I'm coming behind. And you don't want to be in my presence BSing the people, and I'm coming behind you.
I hear you. Amen.
I'll wear your behind out.